Good evening, everybody. So the fruits in this video I feel need an introduction because when I was reviewing them I didn't know what they were. Now I know. So the first fruit that I'm reviewing is the Marrakesh Limetta. And the second fruit is another kind of sweet lemon. It's the mill sweet Limetta, I believe. So they're very, very closely related. They look almost identical, but they are like different, I believe, cultivars of the same species. And I think these are both actually related to the Mosambi, or the sweet lemon that I reviewed in the past, but the shape is different. The second one I thought was actually a bergamot while I was reviewing it, because it kind of smelled like one. It's not. So anyway, I hope that clears things up a little bit, and hope you enjoy my review of the Marrakesh Limetta and the sweet Limetta. Bye. So this guy here is its own unique citrus fruit. This is not a lime, this is not a lemon. It is it's in a different species than the other citruses that you may know. Here's the inside. I like the way it looks. It kind of looks like if you took a lemon and you kind of just like squashed it. I don't know what this is going to taste like. I have no clue. It might be really sweet. It might be really sour. Might taste like laundry detergent, like a lot of citruses do. So I'm going to kind of just cautiously take a little bite of the flesh. It smells good. It is sour, but it's not overwhelmingly sour. Let's say if like a lemon is like a 10 and an orange is like a 5, as far as sourness goes, this is probably like 7 or an 8. It's a little more sour than I think most people would like. There isn't really much bitterness to it. It's maybe a little bit of a soapy flavor to it. Not much, but like a little bit. So maybe it reminds me like a hint of like the kaffir lime in here, and a hint of like a sweet lemon in here as well, but sour. I think it tastes a little bit floral, like you put like a few flower petals in there as well. I actually quite like this. I think that this would be really good to make like lemonade out of, or like whatever the hell this is called, aid. Unless you're one of those people that would like just bite into a lemon for fun, which I know some people are like that, then I would recommend that you put some sugar on this, or do something with it. I don't think it's really good as a hand fruit, but it is quite good. And the fact that it has a uniqueness to it, like that little like floral, unique kind of citrus taste that I can't really put my finger on, I think that could be utilized. You know, you can use this in place of a lemon or an orange to add like a little variation to like what you're doing. This, I hope, is bergamot. So it might not be, but what makes me think that it might be is that it smells like it. The inside looks just like a lemon. It smells kind of like a citron, you know, just kind of like lemony but more floral. There's one of the seeds if you want to get a look at that. There's not a whole lot of them in the fruit, just like a few of them, but they're very small, smaller than a lemon seed. Okay. Well, that's unexpected. It's like if you took a lemon and you just drained it of all of its sourness. Maybe made it like a little floral, but yeah, it's like basically like water. There's some flavor to it, like a floral flavor. Maybe a little bit of bitterness to it. And so the aftertaste is like a little bit more, but it's not crazy bitter.
but it's also not sour, and it's also not sweet. There's just kind of like nothing there. Very boring, honestly. It's not like super great flavor flesh. I could see like maybe it's a little bit like the Mosambi fruit or the sweet lemon, but even those like did not have that bitterness at all, if I remember correctly, and they were sweet. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to take some of the rind and I'm going to make a tea out of it. But yeah, first let's just try the rind on its own. The taste of bergamot is in that, but not exact. So maybe it's not. But that flavor is distinctly, Earl Grey tea. It's just like dialed back a little bit. The rind actually doesn't taste that bad. If you were to like candy this or something, it would be like really tasty and have like a nice little floral taste to it. So it'd be like little Earl Grey, lemony rind candies. That'd be good. Alright, so I'm gonna make some tea. It tastes more like more lemony than bergamot. It's like lemony and floral, which is kind of bergamot-y, but not exact. I would expect like a little bit more of like a lavenderish kind of flavor to it. I'm not super convinced by the tea. I have to admit it. That might not actually be bergamot. Like there's a little bit of that floral bergamot taste in it, but it's quite weak. It's kind of overshadowed by like a lemon rind kind of taste. So it could be that there is something similar to bergamot with this fruit. It could be bergamot and this is just weak. It could be something completely different. I just really want it to be bergamot. So I'm not sure entirely what that is, but it is pretty good. So can't go wrong with that. Alright guys, until next time. Bye.
Okay, I only have 1 minute, so I have to make this fast. Guys, click the like button if you enjoyed this video. Click the subscribe button if you haven't already. Click that bell. I don't know what the bell does, but it probably gives an angel its wings, so click on it. That dislike button, don't click that one. Go to the comments, leave a comment if you have something to say. Go to this description, because in the description there is a link to my Patreon page where you can help contribute to my channel and make it grow. There's also a link to my website where you can see a backlog of videos, more information, and also you can buy a t-shirt at my website now. I want to give a special shout out to the channel Smarter Every Day, because Smarter Every Day is a mega contributor on Patreon. They're really helping me out. If you like what I'm doing with fruit, check out his channel because it basically covers everything involving science. It's really interesting. Also around there should be a couple of videos right here. These are the videos to my next week's episode if it's up, and last week's episode where you can check that out. I still have 3 seconds, guys, so thank you so much. Bye-bye.